Welcome to my channel. Today we shall be discussing 12 rules that govern money. 12 rules that govern money for you to be able to move to your next levels in 2020 in finances in 2025. So we shall be discussing these 12 rules. My name is Femi Akinwale. I'm a chartered accountant. I've worked in the finance and insurance for more than 25 years. So let us dive into it so that you can be able to learn from what we have for you today. The 12 rules that govern money that you must consider for you to be able to have financial freedom. Number one, you must have to pay yourself first. Out of any investment you are getting, you need to pay yourself first. Very important. You need to set aside a portion of your income that you can be keeping for investment. There is no way, whatever money you are collecting, you have to plan for it. No amount you can be earning that will be enough for you. But you have to take a financial discipline by ensuring that certain percentage of your money, you take it. Certain percentage of your money, you take it and set it aside. You can automate that, through your bank. When your salary comes in, maybe 10,000 naira or certain percentage of your income should be diverted, should be moved to a particular investment. You can do that even with a common OP platform. You can do that. Set up a target. And then whenever your money or you have a fund in your OP account, make sure that maybe, for example, you want to be doing on a weekly, on a daily basis. You can do that on OP. So you set that money aside for your investment in order to grow your investment this year, 2025. At the end of the day, you will have financial freedom. Before you consider anything, before your expenses, before any expense you want to incur, before any bills you want to pay, ensure you pay yourself first. Very important. Then avoid a style of inflation. Avoid so many things during inflation that you can avoid. Ensure you find a way to generate income all the time so that it can keep your investment grow. Set aside much for your investment. Money attracts money. As your income increases, ensure you increase your investment, especially during inflation. Very, very key and very, very important. That is the second rule that governs money. The second rule is to leverage on compound interest. Very, very important. That's why you have to start your investment early. Especially when you are young, start your investment early because there is nothing to gain when you start your investment early. For example, if you have an investment goal of 5 years, 10 years, and you have a deposit you are doing, or you have a target amount you are paying to your investment, you get advantage of the compound interest. I can assure you, if you invested 50,000 naira for the next 10,000 for the next 10 years, I can assure you your money will have grown up to 1.5 or 2 million. Come on, 50,000 because they will be investing your capital and accumulated interest for you. That is the power of compound interest for you. That was one of the rules that govern money. And at the same time, you must, number 4, you must be able to diversify your investment. You must be able to diversify your investment portfolio. For example, if you want to be investing in stock, you must make sure that you don't invest in one line of businesses and stock. You invest in different assets. When you invest in different assets, like if you want to invest in stock, you invest in different categories of business areas, like technology area, production area, manufacturing area, internet area, communication area, so that you leverage on the power of a portfolio, so that you don't put all your egg into one basket. You can even go ahead and invest in other short-term investment options, like treasury bills, like invest in federal government savings bond, federal government bonds, commercial papers, or even you can even invest in US stock through a platform which has so much love, Optimus, owned by every invest merchant bank. In fact, that platform is a very good one for anybody to delve into it. And you can collect your money at will. In my own company account, immediately I have more than almost 1 million naira, I move 50% of it, I move it to Optimus to be earning daily interest. And I see how my money is growing. Whenever I need funds, I will instruct them, I will go to the platform and withdraw. I automatically, the money will be moved back to my account. I've been enjoying them. I recommend that for you. I will leave the description of how you can open Optimus account. I will leave it. I will leave the link on this video description. And at the same time, I want you to know your risk tolerance. Make sure you do calculated risk. That is number 5. Calculated risk. Money love a risk taker, because you can make more money when you take a risk. Because anything you want to make in life is at the other side of the fear. When fear, procrastination, anything you want to make is at the other side of the fear. You start on time. Take an action. Take calculated risk and move forward in your finances. At the same time, keep a long time. One of the rules again is keep a long time perspective. It's so through the long term perspective you can make much money for your investment. Because if you want, you can do short term investment if that your funds is something that you don't want to keep in bank and you want it to generate certain interest for you and still maintaining your capital. Then you can look at other short term investment like buy into federal government bonds. Go to invest in treasury bills. You can do other things like that, or you do a fixed deposit on this particular platform that I was talking about, Optimus. You can do 3 months, 1 month investment. You lock up your money into the account, and say anytime you need your money, you can withdraw for 5 times in a month, because in a specified period of time. 5 times. Maybe you say, okay, you keep your investment for the next 3 months. So within that 3 months, you have option for 5 times to withdraw your money. And the money will be credited to your account. Any time you trigger it, maybe you want to withdraw any certain amount of money, and the money will go back straight to your account. So I want you to keep that in mind, and I want you to have financial education. If you want to do an investment, especially in stocks, you need a stockbrokers. But you must learn yourself. You must learn yourself what are the parameters for you to be able to recognize good company that can give you regular dividend payment. At the same time, you have capital appreciation. So it's better you go through that, and you learn. You can learn through YouTube, through podcast. You can learn. You can buy books. You can learn on investment. You can learn on Google. Whatever that comes to your mind that you want to know, you can say, okay, what is stock? What is shares? All these things can be explained to you. Although in this channel, I will be taking each of the investments we want to do together. I will be explaining it. I will be doing it practically together. So I want you to subscribe to this channel, like this channel, comment for any investment you want us to discuss about. I can assure you I will do the video for you on this platform. Avoid emotional decision when you want to do investment. Avoid emotional decision. Avoid fear. Avoid because stocks are volatile. So you have to have that kind of mindset that even if the stock go down today, there's still opportunity for it to go up tomorrow. Since you are having long-term perspective, and if you invested in a very good company that have a capital based price earning ratio, better, there's no way you will not make it. Because if you do an analysis very well and you watch your stock, you cannot invest in stock and go and sleep. You have to be monitoring it. You have to be seeing. You have to be following the prices to ensure that this thing I've got it to this level. If I can buy this one, I can even sell this one at this time and buy another one. Or I will go look at the stock that are doing well, that their price is too low now. Then you invested in it, so that at the end of the day you gain capital appreciation. And then another point that govern money is to use debt wisely. Avoid high interest debt. Avoid high interest debt. And then don't ever go into debt that your income cannot sustain for repayment. In fact, I can assure you, avoid debt totally if you can avoid it. Think about the way to generate another income. There are so many income business you can do with little or no capital. With little or no capital, and you will think of how to generate series of income for you to be able to move forward in your finances. Think beyond asking people. Think from use your brain to see what you can do. Avoid maybe being embarrassed or whatever. As a chartered accountant, I do a lot of things. When I left my place of working, I do a lot of things. Think a lot for how to generate money. So avoid debt. If you can, although I run it aside also, I give loan to people, and I make a lot of money out of it if you do your work very well. Because in Nigeria, to give people loan, you have to be wise. You have to be wise. So I do it and I thank God it's good for me. So you must avoid debt if it's possible. Avoid debt. Avoid debt. And at the same time, number 10, you must have emergency fund. Very, very key and very important. You must have an emergency fund. If emergency fund is so important that it will not disrupt your investment. You take certain percentage, you put it in a place and you save it. Praise the Lord. You save it. When you save it, you keep it for an opportunity for you. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity. So that you can keep on your investment growing. So certain percentage can be automated. Okay, let me be taking 5% of my income. Let me take the 5% of revenue I generated. I keep it somewhere so that any event that come up, I want to do something very important, I can delve into it and do that without disrupting. So ensure you have the mindset. It's one of the rules that govern money. Mindset of keeping money for investors so that you can protect your investment instead of liquidate your investment impromptu. So it's very, 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 very important. And I want you to understand that money hates stagnation. I will repeat it again. Money hates stagnation. Money doesn't want you to be kept somewhere idle. Keep money under your pillow. Keep money under your wardrobe without making your money to work for you. Keep your money in bank. Where you have other platforms where you can keep your money and generate investment and generate interest income. You can keep your money in the platform Optimus account. And at the same time, in the Optimus, you'll be generating daily interest. Daily interest. If you want to move part of your money, you can fit it on the same platform. Even on the same platform, you can buy US stock on a fractional level, fractional share. You can buy it. If you don't want to buy individual, shares like Apple, like Facebook, like Tesla, you can buy it here. Exchange trade firms, where 500 companies come together and be a part owner of all those companies. And your risk is very ridiculous, very low, and with low expenses. Very, very good investment. That's one of the investments I want you to look at in the year 2025. And you can do this investment on the platform of Optimus. I will show you how to use Optimus as we go in this channel. So I want you to subscribe to this channel. Open up the bell notification so that at the end of the day, when I give out a valuable video like this, you'll be able to be notified. You'll be the first that will watch that kind of channels. And the last one is the passive income. Passive income. Passive income. I make mention of it 3 times. You must make sure that you make a passive income with your money you are generating. Passive income. Different kind of passive income you can go in terms of investing in other short-term securities, in other short-term investment, like treasury bills, like government bonds. You can, if you enter in treasury bill, it's low risk investment because government of Nigeria is like you are borrowing Nigeria money, and Nigeria cannot collapse because of your money. How much do you want to give Nigeria? So when you invest in treasury bill, you are eventually borrow federal government money. Government can never fail you. In fact, when you invest in treasury bill, you can get your interest upfront. For example, if you invested 1 million, maybe it's 20%. Interest rates are very good now for treasury bill. If you invest 20% of 1 million is 200,000. You can collect your 200,000 naira upfront, and at the end of that time, or maybe 1 year, you will collect 1 million naira back. Or you said that you want to invest your interest with it. That means at the end of the year, you collected 1.2 million back. With in addition 200,000 in addition to your 1 million you invested. Very good business, and without any tax. If you invest in treasury bill, there is no way they will charge you with any tax on the interest. Not like other investment like commercial papers that you are borrowing company money and the risk is very high. But when you talk at federal government savings bond, there's no risk. You are borrowing government money and your money is intact and safe, and it cannot be stagnant. It cannot be idle. So I want you to subscribe to my channel to be able to get more information about this subsequently. So thank you for listening.